Waking up to this view from my bed every single day from now on is just... Hey guys, it's Sunday the 4th of June, and please excuse the way that I look today because I am so sick with the flu. I'm busy having med lemon in this adorable Bookish mug. Dear Mr. Darcy, you are my cup of tea. It's from a local Bookish company called Once Upon a Time SA2. I'll link their Instagram page down below. I just applied to be a rep for them for the next 3 months, so fingers crossed. Ow, it's hot. I'm being very sorry for myself, but that is what a snuggly Bookish Sunday is all about, right? I'm in bed and I'm reading The Girl Before by J.P. Delaney. Interesting fact, J.P. Delaney is a pseudonym for an author that has previously written best-selling books. So I don't know who this author actually is, but I'm really excited, and so far the book is really, really good. It's about a girl that's moved into this new flat, and it kind of comes with a whole bunch of rules, and the book flips back and forth between two characters, Emma and Jane, and Emma was the previous tenant who Jane has now just found out actually died there, and she may have been murdered there, but the case was closed, I think like an open something or another. But yeah, it's really good. I'm really thoroughly enjoying it. I love my flat. Welcome to my flat, by the way. Look at it. How pretty is my flat, guys? I'm so happy. I'm so happy. How pretty. I need to do an apartment tour, don't I? If you would be interested in me doing an apartment tour, let me know in the comments down below. But for now, I am going to get lost in this book for a couple of hours. Sorry, I kind of fell asleep on it last night, so it's a little bit buggered, whoops. But I've got my med lemon, and I've got these really yummy gluten-free blueberry yogurt cookies, which I'm going to dig into now, thanks to some friends that brought it over yesterday with a couple of bottles of wine as my housewarming present. So that's really nice. What else am I doing? Pretty much nothing today. I really wanted to go and get like some plants for my balcony outside because it's looking a little bit grim and bare, but I think I just need to stay inside until I feel better. So that's really not attractive, is it? So it's later on in the day and I've read a couple of chapters, and now I've decided to join some friends and go to this farewell event to this pub. One, because I don't have any food in my house that I can eat for lunch, and two, because I am not going to see this friend for a while, so I'm going out to a pub. And I just wanted to like talk to you quickly about something. Last night I read this article, sorry, I just ate an egg and I've got like egg in my teeth. I read this article last night and it was about extroverted introverts, and I think that I am one because I love being alone, I love my own time, but I also get scared of being alone, if that makes any sense at all. And that's also why I'm kind of going out today, because I love being by myself and I love my own company, but I struggle to be alone sometimes, and today's one of those days. And also when I'm sick, I really feel like when I put on some makeup and something nice to wear, it makes me feel a little bit better about myself. So I don't know, but I'm going to leave the link to this extroverted introvert thing that I read in the description box down below, and check it out because I really think that I could be an extroverted introvert. Let me know what you are. Are you an introvert, an extrovert? I think all of bookworms in general are somewhat of introverts, but I mean, we're on YouTube, so we must have some kind of extrovert in us, right? I don't know. But anyway, this book is freaking amazing. I'm like 105 pages in now and absolutely loving it. I would love to stay in and read it, but like I need a pub and a glass of wine and some company for a little bit. I've got reading later that I can do. Guys, ooh. You can tell I'm still a little bit sick. Okay, so I'm home now and I just finished watching the first 2 episodes of Dexter season 1. I have absolutely no idea how I had not watched this TV show before. It is right up my street. Literally, what a good show. It's about this serial killer who also happens to be a blood spatter analyst for the police, but he only targets people that have done bad. And so it's kind of his way of doing good in the world while still giving in to his psychopathic urges to kill. But oh my gosh, it's really good. I cannot believe I haven't watched it before. So this is going to keep me busy for a while in between reading The Girl Before by J.P. Delaney, which is so good. And as I mentioned earlier, J.P. Delaney is a pseudonym for an author who has previously written best-selling books, I believe. And I have a theory, and I wanted to share it with you. So, J.P. Delaney, E.L. James, who wrote 50 Shades of Grey, could they... Ow, I'm getting a cramp in my foot. Ow, 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 ow. Ooh, could they be the same person? I think that the writing of The Girl Before is marvellously better than the 50 Shades of Grey books, but I do feel, I can't really pinpoint it. I think the writing is quite delicately done, and I think that it would have to be a woman that has written this, in my opinion. But this book in general is quite 50 Shades, if I am being honest. There's this contract about this girl that's got to move into the house, and she's got to basically let this man, this architect who built the house, control her, and they have this no strings attached sexual relationship, and there's a lot of similarities, just this is a lot darker than 50 Shades of Grey. So I don't know, that's my theory. Let me know what you think. I am going to go and read a few more pages and then head to bed. So I'll see you next Sunday. Bye. It's too cold to get out of bed today. Aloha friends, it is Sunday the 11th of June. I have just woken up, feeling a lot better than last weekend. Yesterday I finished The Girl Before by J.P. Delaney. It's such a remarkable book, guys. I am in awe. I loved it. I recommend it to anyone that is a fan of crime thriller novels. You need to read it. Go get your hands on a copy of it now. I'm going to do a book review on it, so if I've done it by the time this video gets published, I will link it in the description box down below. I was having a really tough time choosing what I wanted to start to read today. I started listening to Chris Carter's The Crucifix Killer, which is the first book in the Robert Hunter series, I believe. I really liked the sound of his new book called The Caller, which is, I think, book 7 or 8 in the Robert Hunter series, but I got told that they're also fantastic, that I really should start it from book 1, even though you don't have to. So I started that the other day, and so far really enjoying it. It's quite gruesome, but beautifully descriptive in appearances of the characters and stuff, which is quite nice. It's quite, like, it's definitely, like, it's a thriller and a horror, and it's gruesome, and it's about deaths and murders and people getting nailed to crosses and stuff, so it's not beautiful in that way, but the writing is quite stunning, and it's got almost like a Saw vibe, you know, the movie Saw, where the guy like plays games with the characters and stuff and makes them like challenge their morals and stuff, so it's quite interesting. I think the book that I'm going to pick up this morning is The Renault Girls by Amy Engel, which I got given from Jonathan Ball Publishing in exchange for an honest review. I think I'm gonna kind of bundle up and maybe enjoy my balcony while it stopped raining, because look how beautiful it is, guys. This is where I live. How can I not go and enjoy that while it's not raining, because it's been raining literally non-stop lately. It's quite cold, so I'm gonna have to like bundle up in about 16 layers. I wish I was here in summer, but I just love looking at this view when I read. It's just, how divine. Anyway, what else can I tell you? I haven't really gotten like much updates for you really. I'll think about it and I'll get back to you later. Hey guys, so I'm outside having wild berry tea and reading my book. I've started it. I finished the first chapter of the Renault Girls by Amy Engel. So far, the main character her name's Lane, and her mum has committed suicide by hanging herself from the doorknob. And so she's gone to go and live with her grandparents in Renault. I always thought like Renault was like a surname, not a place, but apparently it's a place. But so far, I mean, the writing is really, really good, and she's met her cousin, and she's just kind of like getting shown around this place and learning the family history, and it's very good so far. I'm liking it. What else can I tell you? It's been such a stressful couple of days in South Africa, as you can probably tell by this delightful creature that has decided to call my chin home. My hometown, Knysna, basically burned down completely, and we've had the biggest storm hit the Western Cape in 30 years, which has just been devastating. I mean, Knysna is unrecognizable. It looks like Armageddon. I've counted 26 of my friends who have lost their homes, completely burnt to the ground. It is devastating, and in Cape Town the winds were like 90 kilometers per hour. My flat flooded, so many trucks were overturned on the highways. It was just like, it's been a nightmare of a week for us here in South Africa, but I know gradually in time we'll rebuild as a community and everything will become stronger and look even more beautiful. But it is really, really sad. So I'm just enjoying a Sunday of just freaking relaxing, listening to the ocean, watching the kite surfers with that view. Table Mountain is covered in clouds today because it's winter. And I am just having my tea, and later I might pour myself a glass of wine and continue to enjoy this incredible view that I'm blessed with. I bought some nail polishes from Sorbet. They've got this cool new thing out with gel, so it's like 2 application things. So I'm going to paint my toenails either white or grey, however I feel, I don't know yet. And I've got some chocolates. I like chocolate, guys. And I'm watching Dexter season 1, loving that show. It is brilliant. So I think I'm on like episode 7 now. It's so good. So in between reading the Renault Girls, watching Dexter, painting my nails, munching on chocolate and drinking wine, I think it's going to be a pretty good Sunday. I'm back inside because it got really cold. And I just wanted to say I'm currently on page 14 only of the Renault Girls, and I'm already picking up like these similarities, not that I think the author intended it, in other books that I've recently finished, like The Girl Before by J.P. Delaney, which I recently finished. This book is kind of set up in the same way, with chapters kind of flitting between then and now, so it's time hopping between the past and the present, which is exactly how The Girl Before was set up, and I just finished that, so it's kind of weird to be in the same setup again. And the second book is Into the Water by Paula Hawkins. This girl now, she got this email 9 days ago from her cousin that's now gone missing, and she never responded to her cousin, and the email said, "Lane, I've tried calling you, but your voicemail is full. I know it's been years, but I really need to talk to you. It's probably nothing. I'm probably crazy. What else is new, right? Ha. But you're the only one I can talk to about this. Please get in touch. Love, A." I never called. I never wrote her back. And the same thing happens in Into the Water by Paula Hawkins. So I'm just picking up like a bit of a pattern here with some of the books I'm reading, and it's quite interesting. Hey guys, it's Sunday the 25th of June, I believe, and I've just finished a surf last weekend. I didn't do a Bookish Sunday because I, to be honest, forgot, and I've just been going through a couple of things.
like another breakup in my amazingly stupid love life. So, but yeah, I've just decided to take a bit of a break and read a little bit less and surf and have some fun. And so I have been surfing today, and now I am going to go home and put myself into a really warm shower, get warm because it's winter, so I'm absolutely frozen. I can't even feel the phone in my hands as I'm filming this. And I'm busy reading Sometimes I Lie by Alice Feeney, which is a debut thriller, and so far I am thoroughly enjoying it. I got it from HarperCollins in Frankfurt, so thank you very much to HarperCollins. It's about a woman who is in a coma, and she flew through her windscreen, and sorry, one second. She flew through her windscreen and now she's in a coma, and her husband and her sister are visiting her, but in hospital, and she can it's like she's trapped in her own body. Like, she can hear them and she can feel everything that's happening to her, but she can't actually respond, so she's literally trapped in her own body. And it's also it's back and forth between her in a coma and also her past, so it's really interesting, and you don't know who the hell has done this to her, you know, because it's clear that someone else was driving the car and someone's basically done this to her. So very interesting, very intriguing, very mysterious, and I am enjoying it.
So it's later in the day. I warmed up and I went to this really nice little place by the water called Blue Peter. Normally they have live music on, but they didn't have any today. So I just sat out on the grass overlooking the ocean and read a couple of chapters of my book. It was really nice and relaxing. And I had a gin, which probably isn't the best idea because apparently gin makes you emotional. So yeah, I'm just this is why I haven't really, last Sunday and everything, I just haven't been in the mood for Bookish Sundays and filming and stuff, because fuck man, breakups are hard and I'm just over it. I'm over everything. I'm over trying again to be with someone and getting to know someone, getting someone to know me, and then it just never works out, and eventually you just become a stranger to them. It always happens. Eventually, no matter what, you just bugger off, So I just had something for the last 6 months, as rocky as it was because of my horrendous trust issues now since Mallorca, and it's just evaporated into thin air, just like everything else in my life. So no, I don't want to end Bookish Sundays in June on such a bad note, but I'm in a funk. I'm trying to read, but it's difficult, and I want to talk, but I can't because I'm gonna cry. So I'm just in a bad headspace, and I just think that I need a break until I can be better. So, and smile and talk to you guys happily, not bring you down with my endless pile of shit. So yeah, I guess this is goodbye for a little while. I need a bit of a break. So hope you have a great July.